start every video with that smile. Look, I named this video, this live, Frederick 24/7 365, about to exit the Matrix. Okay, let's not be too overly melodramatic, but the reason why I had to make that description, because I had to actually separate this video from any other live stream that I ever do. Because today, let's put it, oh God, whew, my shoulder kind of hurting. I don't know if okay, focus. So this video has to be separate, has to be a different mindset than any other video I've ever done. And the reason why is the other day, I made a choice on something. It's something that you can't run from your past, you can't run from what's happened to happen. And I've been dodging it for years and years. A couple years ago, as people know if you follow and most watch video on my channel, is my wedding video to my wife, Sarah. Yes, everything is going good. She is the best person in my life. She is worthy of everything that I am doing and about to do and will do. She's been absolutely the best. I know she wants to be with me like I want to be with her. To my knowledge, it's true love. It's about as best as I could ever say that it's, in my life, first time totally mutual. I'm gonna sit down for a minute. I just got out of the gym, been working out, and I need to walk. But reason why this video is a friend, a brother of mine, just out the blue. I hadn't talked to him on WhatsApp for so long. And he says, I'm working on this project I want to send you. And I'm like, you know, I don't know what he's working on. You know, he's always been a different kind of guy, you know what I'm saying? He's Asian Castle to me, and that goes from our division days. But I'm going through this thing that, to me, is the biggest I've ever had to deal with. It is the thing that bothers me the most, that irks me the most, that gets on me the most. It is the issue that I have to deal with more than anything. Now, one of the things is, you know, I would like to know certain things about my lineage, but that ain't bigger than this thing. And it's something I did to survive years ago. It was a part of what I had to do. A lot of people do it to survive financially, economically. People make chances and takes risks, and you don't want to do anything illegal. And I'm not saying I'm trying to do anything illegal, but it was something I did when I was supporting other people back in the day, because I don't know where the rest of these people get their money from. You know, I'm a plumber now, and I find it still a hard time generating more than $60,000 a year, bring home cash, you know, like where you got it in the bank. With taxes and other things, they hit you very hard. So I did something younger in my life, and it's always bothered me. And I made a choice last week that I've got to challenge. I've got to take a risk, and I've got to push it. And I mean, boy, I was having nightmares, couldn't eat, heart palpitations. I remember I was on the phone with a lawyer, and the lawyer said something to me. And I don't know if any of you've ever experienced this, where your throat, your heart, your thing just drops, you know, drops. God bless anybody who's sending me messages. Peace, health, and wealth always. I mean, I don't know if you ever experienced that, when it just drops, you know, your conscience just, like you're trying to take a breath, you know what I'm saying? It's like someone punched me in my chest, punched me in my stomach. And I was driving at the time, and I had to catch myself. I was like, calm down, focus. You know, all the training, Ralph Smart, Billy Carlson, going back to Fred Rogers, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, telling you how to calm yourself down, you know. Blessed to everybody who's leaving comments. God bless you. Peace, health, wealth, gratitude always. But I had to calm myself down. I had to calm down. And I listened to what she was telling me, and I understood the assignment. I understood the objective. And I knew what I had to do next. And like something clicked in. You famous, you know, look it up on Google. found something I was looking for on Google, made the call, made the appointment. And the appointment was for today at 11 a.m. And I said, well, I got to take a lunch break around 11. And man, I was just so nervous. Like, I would equate it to your loved one, your wife giving birth, or a friend of yours at a hospital going through surgery, or you're getting a call, after a car, just something like that. It's just, it was just, it's been a long time. I think the death of my mother might have been the closest thing to it. God bless you. That might have been the closest thing to it. That's the death of my mom might have been the closest. And I knew I got to tell my wife about it. So I know I don't keep anything from my wife. Me and her communicate and talk every day. We've been married over 2 years, people, over 2 years. So I got to communicate, but I can't burden her. I can't overburden her with stuff that's going on here that I'm a man, I have to deal with. So my man, I call him, I ain't gonna call him his whole name. Well, Castle is what I call him, but his name's Frank. So, man, he sent me something. I mean, I'm like every last one of you people. I'm trying to, wait, I'll read this in a minute. The people are writing stuff in the comments. Golly. Hey, but so I'm like everybody else. I pray, I meditate, I read. I mean, in my ear while I'm working out, it's Billy Carlson, Ralph Smart. It's a list, a playlist. If you look through my playlist, it's Life Journey. Got a little symbol by it. I think it says 2003. I started in 2003. If you listen to it, I update that almost daily. When I hear something new that I love, I like, that I spiritually connect with, if you want to listen to it, listen to it. But today, my man, he sent me this message. And I mean, I wish I could post it to YouTube. I know if I post it to YouTube, they're going to give me a copyright strike. I can post it to TikTok, and I'm going to post it to my TikTok, which, people, if you remember anything, every last one of my social medias is Frederick 24/7, 365. I have the world famous Frederick 24/7, 365. Galactically known and dimensionally accepted. So he hit me up with it, and I looked at it, and it was like, it was that moment, that ha-ha moment, that moment that I felt it. And about 10 minutes later, I got on the call, and it wasn't easy. I mean, my man said some things that make you go, whew. And he said some other things that I was like, economically, man, anybody mind loaning me about $75,000? Well, I can't pay it back instantaneously. But he said some things like, wow. And but I was ready at that point. I was in the moment at that point. I understood the assignment. I understood that we're all, once you accept it, you're all divine. You're all the one. You know, you're not in this matrix. People are trying to get out of this matrix. You need to control this matrix before you go anywhere. And what I mean by control this matrix, control it and free the next person. Don't you just run and get out of the matrix. It's our job to free the next person who freed us. That's your assignment. That's your mission. That's what we're doing here. I got help, I help the next person. The next person got to help the next person. That's what it's about. Stop getting caught up in these politics and these religions, this money game. Stop getting caught up in that, and just remember, you are that divine spark. The creator, that force, the universe, God, whatever we want to call it, lives in you and is through you and living through you at all times. It moves through you. It's a part of you. So just remember that, just remember that. And that's that moment. That's what I had to remember. That's what I had to remember. I had to understand that exact moment. I had to be in that moment. And oh, trust me, it ain't over. It ain't over. I was hoping in just over 100 days I was going to be able to cross the world again and go pick up my wife and bring her back to America, and we live happily ever after. Maybe if I had $100,000 right now, that was a possibility. But they're not going to make it easy, and it's not supposed to be easy. Whatever you do here is a challenge. Even if it was easy, there's other challenges. They're going to find here, they got to find your weaknesses. They got to find what you love, what you care about, what you're passionate about, and they got to challenge you on that. That's their job. That's the inorganic one's job. That's the matrix job, is to challenge you on that. And as long as you remember that, you know, and grow with that and understand that, you got a chance. You're going to win. Just got to keep at it. So on that note, that was it. I like to thank Agent Castle. I thank Frank for what he did today. Man, I got to post that out. Like I said, if I could get it remastered where he did it in AI, if I get the AI kind of digitally more with my face, and I want to put my voice to it, and obviously got to change the music because I know the music's going to be copyrighted, I'm going to post it. I mean, it was that moment. It was that moment, and I needed that moment. I needed that moment so bad. I needed that moment. You got to understand how I stress over stupid stuff. You know, you can only change what you can change. You know, I could change the food I put in my mouth, the water that I drink, walking around when I can walk around. But you can't change certain things that they want to stack against you. You got to depend on your higher self. You got to depend on other beings. You need help here. And that's why I say, remember, you're all the one. When you incarnate to be the one, at that moment you're the one. Don't just leave the matrix and get up out of here and just, forget y'all up. Help the next person. And that next person help the next person. And then we all exit the matrix and we all look back at the journey. So until that time, let me read these comments. Oh, somebody says held for review. Oh, okay. What the world? Going bald, That's been like that. So a hi, love you, bro. Hi. My life is failing. I could easily lose my job in a turn. Everything I own. Follow God's law and love Jesus, Yahshua El Mashiach. You know, there's no J and the U in the English alphabet until, 1524. So, Yahshua. I mean, you know, you got to remember, Mel Gibson sacrificed himself in Hollywood to bring you passion to Christ, to put it out there. But I understand that's what people think it is. With all my heart, we'll pray for you. Thank you. Even if you don't know that, if you're being sincere, you're better than a billion other people out there. I don't have a wife giving birth. What is this other person's? My Lord, forgive all your sins and may you overcome the tough times of your life. God bless you. Peace, health, wealth. Gratitude always. Somebody said, what's up? Somebody put something here for, do you have intercourse on that call? Man, some people stupid as a bug, man. After you just get through talking about Jesus. Hey, look, I'm gonna put it out there. Let's show that. Let's show it, man. Wait, another moderator. Somebody else is a moderator. Another moderator just handled this. I don't know who was the other moderator. Said the other moderator just handled this. I don't know who's the other moderator. I'm beyond the matrix with Jesus Christ and God. Maybe Christ conscious, like they say, but there's no Jesus. Oh man, just remember who you talking to. Hey, but it's Christ consciousness, however y'all want to put it, man. Just as long as you're sincere and you're doing the best you can, do the best you can, beings. God is amazing. Could I hear there's the Jesus? Hey, if you believe there's a Jesus, go for it. Go for it. Hey man, if you believe it, believe whatever you want. That's the beauty of having free will. If you're not an NPC, non-playable character, and you're real, You got the soul. Hey, man, do what you right. Do what you feel is right, because you got the eternity at this. The escape the matrix is to accept the reality of what is and what isn't. And you could spend 100 million years here if you want to. You know, that's a blink of the eye in your soul's existence. So, you know, mine's is just to have the best existence possible. So if your existence is good and this being Jesus, help me walk in water. Oh man, you just being funny. The Matrix isn't real. It's only a movie. Of course it's a movie. Of course it is. Oh man, I love when people troll, man. It's just so fun. It's funny, man. But the real journey is what's on the other side of this. That's the real journey. The real journey is you're just in human form right now. Your true form is beyond this. And if you believe in any kind of God, you know that you're a spirit, your energy. So play, enjoy, but remember, you become accountable for the lives you deceive and distort. We've all did stupid stuff and hurt others, and you only hurt yourself. So that being said, I thank you for being there. I thank you for communicating. I thank this gentleman, this person, I don't know if it's an NPC or a real being or not, but yeah, you've been awesome, been entertaining. Hey, we're thankful. You know, we're gonna wish everyone peace, health, wealth, gratitude always. Hey, what did he say? I'm accountable for lives I hurt and help. That is true. All right. Till next time, I leave you with a smile. Gotta close it out.